Hearty welcome to the Chat with Champ show. Chat with Champ, where champions are all ready to share their knowledge and experience with all the volunteers and champions who are seeing this program, maybe from NSS to NCC to college youth. So today we have a wonderful champion, and our champion speaks about love. She says, love yourself first. That is very important. The moment you start loving yourself, you see that everything goes perfectly fine. So there is a quote for our champion for the day. जिंदगी हंसी है इससे प्यार करो हो रात तो सुबह का इंतजार करो वो पल भी आएगा जिसका है इंतजार रब पर भरोसा करो वक्त पर एतबार करो so the moment you have full faith on the time and also on the almighty everything will be all right start loving to share with us we have a wonderful champion for the day Vaishnavi Nair. Vaishnavi, hearty welcome to you to this Chat with Champ show.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Happy to have you. 50-second episode. We had to wait 52 episodes to meet. We know that love is very important and love yourself first, as you had already pointed out in your quote. And if you do that, everything works all right. Everything works fine. So we need to welcome you with a big round of applause for the chat. So, Vaishnavi, happy to have you as one of the champions for the Chat with Champ show. And everyone at this point of time when people are running helter skelter, not knowing what to do, also the youth for that matter, a confused state of mind. So, I think we need to start looking within. We need to start loving ourselves instead of seeking love from others. So, that is what is important. Your take for this message that you have given us for the champions. How do we go about it, Vaishnav?
Okay, so I think that first of all, hi to everyone, and secondly, I think that we should love ourselves first because we expect a lot from others, but we stop expecting something from us. And one of the most thing that we should expect from us is that we should accept ourselves and love what we are, rather than what people think of us or how it is like. Are we looking good? Our looks or our way of speaking matters or not. Before all that, we should like look at ourselves and see that do we love ourselves? Because at last, we will be like there will be some point when we will be alone and we will be all in a bad situation or in a happy situation. In all situations, we are the first one who will be experiencing it in first hand. So we need that love from ourselves and respect from ourselves first, then from others.
Wow. The first love should be oneself, which is very important.
Yes, sir.
So the message that come from you, it states normally a very evolved people speaks like that. But at a very young age, college days, a student of Sophia College for Women, majoring in history and political science, speaks of this message is really great. Vaishnavi, we need to also understand your journey, your goodness journey, your journey so far, so that our champions will be motivated to listen from Vaishnavi.
Yeah. So if I talk about my journey, like I haven't achieved that much, but at least I can say that I have achieved whatever I wanted to. Like if I wanted a good college and it is on my list, I have got that because of my hard work too. But I will also say that little bit of luck also works here and there, and praying also works. So, but whatever I have decided what I want, I have always got that. So, and after that, if I say, uh, I have a very beautiful journey last year when I was in IDS. Like I was there only for 1 month internship, which my college, Sophia College, told me to attend. But after that 1 month of internship, IDS became my family, and I was there for whole 1 year, and I'm still there. in ITF. So I like it's starting when I went for an SLP work, which was done student leadership program, which was done by IDF. At the starting time, I was very lazy to get up and travel so much. But once I went there, met so many students, and the way their SLP program was taking place, after that, I just got all energetic, and I think after that, I never took even 1 day leave from the internship span that I have done. That much encouragement that IDF have given me. So till today also, I would love. Every time I just call sir or I text people in the IDF NGO and ask if there is any program that I can attend or I can do anything or what. So that is the journey of my life. Not so inspiring, but of course, I just think that the one thing that inspired me every time is whatever you believe in, you should try and you will get it. And I have
Wow.
got it.
So believe in yourself, hard work, and you need to have your commitment. And you are a wonderful human being. That is again the learnings that you got through maybe the social work. I remember your when the message came from the principal of Vivek College, from where junior college you did, and or schooling, right? And you were there at the
Junior
public
college.
speaking junior college, and the public speaking program was on, and Dr. Pillai was conducting the program, and you were present at that time as a judge or something like that, and you were seeing how people students are participating. Though you wanted to just have an interaction for 5 minutes, but it went for 2 hours, and you were there, and you liked the program, and from then the journey started, right? And traveling to schools in Malvani, or whether it was centers in different places. So there was no if and but for Vaishnavi, as you always accepted whatever work given on time. Commitment was there. Yes. So how important is volunteering for a student day life?
Yeah, so if we talk about the volunteering that I have done in IDF, I will never forget the time when I taught for 2 weeks, I guess, in a Urdu high school in Andheri, where I taught 10th standard students, and it was the most memorable moment in my life because I was able to interact with them, and they were so good and so kind to me, and never even once. And I when I talked to them, and when I met them, they were all with certain dreams, which made me think that everyone just that time I realized that we should love oneself than others, like before anybody judging us. And the volunteering, yeah, there was one moment when I went out with Sir on a trip to I think it was a juvenile home or somewhere, and it was when I came home. I still remember I was looking at mom and I told her that I think that what all the things we are disappointed every day, they are going through much worse, and we should look at them and we should be happy that we get to live and get to get everything that we want every day. So I think everyone should volunteer because every day is a new lesson for them if they volunteer in an NGO and they take part in different programs.
Great. You are known for debates. You are known for debates and public speaking. So how does one excel in debate? Of course, debate helps in language proficiency and knowledge, for which what all things are required. How should one get a healthy debate, which is very important. Who wins is not doesn't matter, but a debate is important, and you have been always part of a debate, elocution, English speaking, all those things. So, we will also have vernacular medium students who will be watching this Chat with Champ show. So, a guidance from you that how should they get into this road of getting into an excellence or proficiency in a language?
Yeah, so first of all, if we talk about my debates and allocations, it was all because of my sister. She was in every debate competition. I have seen her, and fighting with her also teaches you how to debate. So that also taught me. But before, she always tell me to read. when you read, you gain knowledge, and when you gain knowledge, you can use it without fighting. Also, you can use it calmly because you know what you are talking. And secondly, it is very important to listen what the other person is saying, because you just keep on blabbering and then it makes no sense. Only for a fight, debate is not about fight. It is about reading, having knowledge, and as well as listening to the other person, what the opposite party has to say. So most of the time, my debate and elocutions were always like a last moment thing when I sit and listen to what the person is saying and then react to it. And if we talk about various vernacular languages, so I think that even nobody is perfect in any language. So you just speak from your heart, and that is more important. What you feel, what you
Great. So I think you can debate in any language. That language doesn't matter where the knowledge comes in first position, and you can share information, knowledge, and the good things need to be said. Of course, if you feel that you are, the information at the other end is better, better to surrender and accept it, which is again there. Yeah. Though people say that good debaters land up as lawyers. So I don't know what is your future plans from here. Are there?
So I am thinking that after, like, I haven't told this to anyone, so now I'm live, so I think everyone will be listening to it. It was my secret plan, but yeah, after BA, I was planning to do my MA from a very nice college. As I said, that there are always a list of college that I keep with myself. So after that, I'm thinking to do PhD, and in due course, I'm planning to opt for a teaching. I'm going to a teaching line, so I want to teach.
Great. How does this teacher instinct come into you?
So first of all, my mom just like when when I was growing, I saw my mom taking tuitions. So and the students were very happy when they used to come to her tuitions. So I saw that, and then from my school life, especially in Vivek College, when I was in Vivek College, I had one Sadhna miss, which she was teaching me sociology and political science, and she was my kind of inspiration that towards political science. Like if I am doing teaching line, I want to do it towards political science. So I she was my inspiration because she taught me that every kind of information in their life is important. And I from childhood only I love to deal with kids and take care of them. So teach them something new. So I would love to go to that stream only.
Yeah, we could see your involvement whenever you went to Vimla Center, and of course the juvenile center, which we talk about at Chembur, where we went and you interacted with the children. You just mingled with them. There was no barrier of any sort. You become child when you are with the child, right? And you started
Yes,
playing with them. You lose yourself. You lose yourself, and then you give your 100%. Of course, the same was with the Vimla Center girls when you were there, and then maybe during the New Year time, Diwali time, when you were there and participating in events. You are a good go-getter and an extrovert for that matter, right? So one need to be having this quality, which is very important into this 21st century. We need to be a good go-getter, but we need to be an extrovert. But these are not, intrinsic qualities for many because it is not inborn. Somebody has to make it. We call it as an extrinsic value. So, how important is for an individual, particularly for girls, and you are from the prestigious, women's college also in Mumbai, and how important, how many the students of your college are like Vaishnavi?
oh, if you come to Sophia College, I think every women are developed into a extrovert like me. Even when I was in start at the starting time of Sophia College, it was very hard for me to mingle because I was from a school where I was not that active, but uh, and college life also was very normal for me. But when I came to Sophia College, every day I have to talk to many new people. Like it was our daily task to meet new people and talk to them. And every woman in that college is made sure that by the time they reach to their last year of study, they are developed into a very bold and like when they are let out from the college, they are ready to face the like face the society. So I would say that my college had a huge role in making me whatever I am,
Ha-
extrovert.
hash, hashtag women power.
Yeah, very much. It is every time in the college. It is women empowerment only. So
Great. Fantastic. Vaishnavi, I know with your qualities, you could take up teaching through Student Leadership Program, which is one of the flagship programs of IDF, and you went to Anjuman Islam School and started
yeah.
teaching children over there. So, what are the learnings that you had, and what is that anecdote that you would like to share from your experiences meeting a student or the transformation that you have done?
Oh yes. So from a women's college, I went to a girls' college. So that was a very first step. Like it made me more comfortable because everyone was girls, and the way they were so frank. And it was like from childhood onwards, I have that thing. I love kids. I love to spend time with them. Then spending time with the same age people of my same age. I don't spend that much time with them as much I spend with kids. So when I went to that school, I first met many students of my age who was teaching, and they were teaching so brilliantly. At the first 2 3 days, I was not even interacting with anybody. I was just listening to them, sitting in like in between of students, like one of them. And then after few days, they became a part of me. So that's why I told, like once I get to know them, I never even skipped one day meeting them. So I think that I still believe that I guess that in today's world, if you think that your day is going bad, you should sit with some kid or a small child and talk with them. They can make your day.
Wow. So, wonderful. Any anecdote or any uh, transformation that you could feel that you have made while you were doing, for example, a child you would have met before and after the training that you have done of SLP.
Yeah, so in Anjuman, I was not an exactly that was the starting period of my internship. So I was not that much interactive and that much close. But I could say when I was in Urdu school in Delhi, I was very much. I could see like I taught there for 2 weeks, and it was the most precious moment of my life because I really saw transformation in kids when I on the last day when I was taking tests, and I saw, and one by one they were so shy. They used to even complain like they are giving us homework and everything. By the last day, those kids literally came to us, and they talked with us in English, and they also taught us many things. So I could see the change. They also became kind of extrovert like me. So those are the changes that I saw in them.
So you started learning Urdu also from there, from the Urdu school?
No, no, no. I didn't learn Urdu at all because I think that I should uh, learn at least my own mother tongue properly. Then I should try other
I,
languages.
I know. India is very rich with a lot of languages, and everyone should pick up a language in an year. So that becomes a treasure for any individual crisscrossing, traveling to places. Languages plays a very important role in connecting people. Had we had known, or had you had known Urdu well, they would have got connected well to you. Of course, they
Yes.
would have learned they have learned English from you. That itself is a great thing. You were also part of the Dignity Project, Freedom for Girls, providing the menstrual hygiene awareness for girls, going to different schools. So you covered a number of schools. How do you see that the impact of dignity program that IDF has started is important from your point of view?
Okay, so again, as I said, I am from a women's college. So the dignity project was like freedom for girls. It is very important. So I remember that was my second project after joining internship. After joining and doing internship in IDS, that was my second project. And mainly it was like we were providing free sanitary napkins to the girls of who are studying in school. So in that dignity project, I used to call different schools. I used to meet different people, and I have even seen like ideas providing free sanitary napkins to the school girls, which is very important in my point of view because today, still today, after so many years, there is a taboo that we can't talk about periods in public. So, if women, even if women can't talk to another woman about periods that she is going on. So, in that time, IDF doing such a great job by providing sanitary napkins to the girls and teaching them what it is, how important it was, by providing them. It was free, completely free. I remember calling schools and they are asking, is it free? So, I used to tell them, yes, it is completely free. So they were like, yeah, send it, then it is very good, great job. And among those phone calls, I remember old men who picked up the call and he said that he was literally thanking us, IDF. Like he's like, it is in this century you are doing a very great job, like providing sanitary napkins to the girls, where it is still prohibition not to use that word in public. So I think it's a very very great job that
Thank
we
you.
are doing.
Thank you so much. Vaishnavi, yes, you are, as you said, you get well, you take up projects, no reservation or any inhibition of any sort that you have shown. Whenever we gave you a project and you did it with full commitment and full dedication. So, for a girl to dream big, think big, and aim high, what should one do? I know there are challenges where, particularly the girls, from the different economic background from where they come. So some do not dream big. Some feel that okay, I'm from a very small place. So we can also find there are also families. So a message from you should also be passed on because there are also families and parents who get their children at this 21st century, girls getting married at 17 or 16 and all. They said that 10th grade is sufficient. So what should be, how does the girl should become bolder? We have also come across families where the father is not aware where the girl is studying. But the girl wants to become an IAS officer. Is enrolling for UPSC. How should we embolden them?
So I think so that first of all, whatever the strength that a girl gets is from her parents. First of all, when our parents are free, when open-minded, and they trust their kids, so it is very easy for them to even to roam at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock at night for any project that they are doing or with their friends because they know that their parents trust them and they can easily be frank to their parents and tell where she is going because I remember going to Kurla with you, and all I did in that whole trip was one call to my parents. All they asked is where you reached. They didn't ask why you are so late or why you were not picking up the calls. They just asked where you reached. So I think for any girls to become bold or to their strength is from their parents first, and secondly they should be ready to face the world without any problem, and that also is helped by schools. School plays a very important role, like how school treats them. That is what they are like. That is their primary stage where they will face the world. So it is for me. I think for a girl to be bold is and strength is not what they rudely she should talk or she should be at first for everything. It is just that yeah, she should have trust and she should her parents should be proud and be trusting on her for everything. uh, that's why I'm even if I'm late at home, my parents won't just keep on calling me. I just have to tell them where am I, and I don't have to lie to them. So After that, they will never even doubt at you or shout at you for coming late. So there, from there is the starting. From your family, from your own house, it is starting to become bold and strong.
The family plays a very important role, of course, but when so we need to also start coaching, we need to start counseling the parents also, where they are in dark, not allowing the freedom or not giving the freedom and liberty to the girl child in the family, which is also happening in many cases where particularly children from the lower set of wherever they are staying, where parents are maybe they are not up to the mark or they don't understand where the कहते हैं कि उड़ना है लेकिन उड़ने के लिए जब तक आप पंख नहीं दोगे तो उड़ेंगे कैसे है ना तो ये भी बहुत बात है बहुत अच्छी बात है ये हमें लोगों तक पहुंचाना है वी शुड मेक देम अंडरस्टैंड यस योर डॉटर वांट्स टू फ्लाई शी वांट्स टू बिकम एन आईएएस ऑफिसर शी वांट्स टू जॉइन यूपीएससी she wants to be a singer she wants to be a choreographer but there are bottlenecks one after the other and and the girl particularly is always watched that where she is going and what things like that. The liberty is at stake, the freedom is at stake, and not able to express things sometimes, which is difficult. I think we need to have a holistic approach into this where parents need to be also guided properly.
Yes, even I think that because whenever someone says something that my parents are not allowing me to do something, so all I say is, did you try? Did you try talking to them? Did you try at least like we are girls and sometimes not sometimes I will say every time we are we have to fight more than boys. So I think that you should fight a little bit. At first, maybe parents won't understand us what like because there is a generation gap. So their time is different from ours. So they won't understand. But we fight for ourselves first, then they will understand. And if they understand, we don't have to care what the whole society thinks about us. For us, they should be important.
Who have been your ideals and inspiration, Vaishnavi?
Sir, I will say that at every point I have some idols and inspiration. But lifelong, if I have some problems, I have my sister. She is very important to me. And she has always been kind of my idol. She has always given me a path where I don't have to fight because she have already done it with my parents. So it was a clear path for me because of her. Even today, if I have any problems, I look upon her. What I will talk to her. So she is kind of my idol. And if inspiration, I have got I get inspiration from everything, everything. Like even when I go down every day for a walk, and even I see at the pet like dogs on the street, I just look at them and see how they every day how they fight to live. So
Right.
I think everything can inspire us. It's just the way we look at it. If we look at
It's
it
a
positively, then everything can inspire.
very rare maybe first champion expressing and saying the ideal has been a sister rather some says some of the national some says the national leaders some say some doyens in big industrialists some say that their father many girls have said father but first time Vaishnavi expressing this sister as an inspiration and an ideal which is again it's you're expressing straight from the heart and which is correct and I think our sincere appreciations to your ideal. And as she keeps guiding you all through, keep that hope all through, and she will be there with you. Yes, the days of pandemic has been very difficult for students, particularly also for you. And from offline to online, you have come in where you're meeting all your faculties into a gadget. So how did you spend your time, and how were the lesson plan that you managed? And were there enough time, more time with you with online studies?
Yes, sir. So if we look at in that point of view, I will accept that I am getting more time because my college is at Grant Road. So I have to travel at least 4 hours daily. So and in the morning it is very difficult and it is a winter time, so it is very difficult to get up so early. So but when we see it in a different point of view, it is my college days that I am missing to meet my friends physically that I am missing. And I think that college days are very important, and especially when it is the last year. in your college, and you won't be meeting those people again. And all you can do is a video call and say, "Oh my God, we are not going to meet." And that environment in which we will be nourished. Through online, we are not able to express that much as we can do when we are physically in front of teachers and friends. So it is very difficult if we look it in that point of view, but except that if we look it in a studies point of view, it is very comfortable sitting at home and studying rather than going every day, then coming home, you get tired and you sleep, then no mood to do anything.
Yeah.
But here we have time.
Great.
So,
So you enjoyed also, but you also missed many things. Both the things. So you could balance it. You could balance it. Yeah. But
yeah, because it was my third year. It was my last year in the college.
I know. But very soon you'll all meet as you say, no, the better days are here again. We are all going to be meeting soon. Things are going to be normalized. And let's hope and pray because hope on the horizon and hope is one such thing which has kept everyone. If we are able to do this online show today, it is because of the hope and we are able to connect and we are all alive. So thanks to
Yes.
Almighty. Thanks to Almighty. Yes, Vaishnavi, the you have already spoken about your dream plan in the initial point itself that what you want to be. But 5 years down the line, what we see Vaishnavi as, in fact, as a national leader, where do you stand given an opportunity that comes to you? Do you miss an opportunity? Do you grab an opportunity?
Of course, I grab an opportunity, and I think that 5 years from now, I will be teaching a future politician.
Wow.
I will be teaching some future politicians how not to be corrupt and how not to be good political leader.
Wow. Wow. So, is there a school for the politicians or how?
No, I will be. I'm choosing the stream of political science, so it is
I
very
know.
important to teach them the base.
Correct.
Like
Maybe we
there
should
are
start
many
something.
politicians. There are
Yes.
many politicians who doesn't know the base of politics. So
And you will become their teacher. Wow, what a wonderful. It's a great thought. It's a great thought. And I'm sure this will happen. And this will help in transforming the whole nation. Teachers are important because teacher is the mother of all the professions. So now teacher is the mother of engineers, doctors, and all those things we have heard. Now teacher is also going to be the mother of politicians. Yes. So that's a new definition that Vaishnavi has given. I'm sure it's going to bring lot of respect for you in the days to come. And 2021 is a year of hope, which is going to be filled with blessings. So last takeaway message from Vaishnavi to all the champions who are watching this show.
So as this show started with loving yourself, that like that also I would like to end this show. Like I sure would be ending the show, but I would like to say that live your life because now this pandemic showed us that how small, little our life is, and every day it is on a stake. So use it, grab the opportunity, and of course laugh as much as you can because not only laughing helps you, but also when someone sees you laughing, there is a kind of a good feeling, good sense that comes to other people's mind also. So that's it.
Wow.
Enjoy your life. I think there is nothing like hard work. Of course, you do that every day. You have to do that every day, but don't forget to live while working hard.
Wow, wonderful message, wonderful takeaway message, Vaishnavi, that you have given. And you did grab that with Champ Show. And on a birthday, when I wished you and invited you for the program, you didn't know, but you said, "Yes, I am in. I am in." So that speaks for the extrovertness, that speaks for grabbing of opportunity, that speaks for good qualities in you. You are going to be the leader, and you said that as you wish and as you dream, you are there. All your dreams will come true. We wish you good luck and thank you for being part of this chat with Cham show.
Thank you very much, sir, for this opportunity.
Thank you. Viewers, you're watching this wonderful chat with Chamshu and Vaishnavi spoke straight from the heart. Love yourself first, which is very important. The moment you start loving, you see how life beautiful becomes because life is beautiful and life need to be loved for all the time. And you see how wonders happen. Everyone wants to do good things in life. सभी को कुछ अच्छा करना है. वैष्णवी भी अपने स्टूडेंट लाइफ में काफ़ी कुछ अच्छा किया। तो क्यों ना हम सब मिलके कुछ अच्छा करते हैं। आओ, हम सब मिलके कुछ अच्छा करते हैं।